Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. Today, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 teams in the NFL today. All right. We are going into week 10. So every week, I'm going to come out with a power ranking of the top 5 teams in the NFL. So at number 5, we have the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins could be ranked much higher, but Tua had an injury. When Tua starts and finishes a game, the Miami Dolphins are undefeated. I do believe that if Tua would have never been hurt, they would have been undefeated right now. This is my opinion, right? Tua is also an MVP candidate. Tyreek Hill is MVP candidate. Jalen Waddle is playing like a top 5 receiver. They have something good going on right now. All right, so I got Miami sitting at number 5. At number 4, the Kansas City Chiefs. I got the Chiefs at number 4. All right, the Chiefs right now are 6-2. They lost to the Colts and they lost to the Bills. But the Chiefs, this is the only team probably I would not ever bet against because of the quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He is clearly the best quarterback in the NFL, and they just look great every time you watch. They slaughtered the 49ers. They slaughtered the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers not doing too great right now, but they slaughtered the Buccaneers. You know, they won close games versus the Titans, you know, but they did lose to the Bills. All right. Now, and they lost to the Colts, which is a bad loss on their resume. I believe almost every team have a somewhat bad loss in their resume, except for 2 teams. All right. And we're gonna get to that. So Kansas City Chiefs, number 4. Number 3, the Minnesota Vikings, man. Listen, they are only number 3 for the mere fact they're 7-1. That's it. All right. I'm not too sold on the Minnesota Vikings. Think about this. They blew out Green Bay week 1. They get blown out by Philly week 2. And then now they're on a 6-game winning streak. All 6 games were won by less than 10 points. All right. They also played against 3 backup quarterbacks so far, and maybe the 4th one when they play Buffalo, which I still think Buffalo will win that game with or without Josh Allen. So I'm not too sold on the Vikings yet, but I'm going to put on number 3 on my power ranking. Number 2, we're going to put Buffalo Bills. All right? The Buffalo Bills. Now, the Buffalo Bills, their only 2 losses were to the Dolphins, who are a top 5 team, and to the Jets, who are a top 10 team right now. All right? 2 divisional games, though. That's the one thing about the Bills. They are 0-2 in their division. They haven't won a game in their division yet. All right? But the Bills have slaughtered most of their competition when they play them. And they also beat the Ravens, and they beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So that means a lot on your resume. So I got Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, or shall I say Stephon Diggs and the Buffalo Bills at number 2. And at number 1, the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, you can't argue this. They're undefeated. They're 8-0. They slaughtered teams. They won close games. You know, they won in bad conditions as far as weather. They won throwing the ball. They won running the ball. They won with their defense. I mean, right now they are showing us that they are the best team in the NFL right now because of their record. They're 8-0. Now, just like the Vikings, they haven't really played tough competition like the Chiefs, like the Bills, like the Dolphins, right? Like the Ravens. You know, so but they are beating people that you put in front of them. And that's what you got to do. All right? You got to beat guys that's in front of you. Now, the Vikings I wouldn't be so down on the Vikings if they didn't lose so badly to the Eagles. I know the Eagles didn't score in the second half. I know nobody scored in the second half, but the Vikings looked terrible that whole game. All right? And I'm not sold on them because they played one great team so far this year and got slaughtered. So those are my top 5 teams. Eagles number 1, Bills number 2, Vikings number 3, Chiefs number 4, 5th, Miami Dolphins. We'll see how it changes next week. So that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see y'all next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button, no matter what you're listening to or watching it. hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.